Supreme Court. So they are mainly about, let's say, 7 to 8 lawmakers here to the Supreme Court. So they are mainly about, let's say, 7 to 8 lawmakers here. We just left their new offices there at the Capitol building, and then proceeded to the court, the Supreme Court. So as you can see, earlier on we saw Representative Yeke Koluba, who later on said he forgot about something. So his colleagues, as you can see on here, are now marching, going to the Supreme Court. These are Frantic Kofa's, the Ibato Frantic Kofa's supporters, legislative supporters here, now marching to the Supreme Court. So we are now leaving the Capitol building and proceeding to the Supreme Court of Liberia, James. So at the Capitol building where we just left, the atmosphere is very cool. Only staffers are like those lawmakers that you are seeing here. Most of the people there at the Capitol building are staffers there, and those are the lawmakers, or these are lawmakers that have been around, though some of them may still be around there, but these are the frantic couples who are now making their way to the Supreme Court to Washington to find why Honorable Frantic couples should still remain Speaker. So that's it, James. So we just escorted them here at the Supreme Court, and once we reach, we will definitely use here because we know that it's very James, are you hearing me? So maybe we can start talking to some of them. How are you? Honorable Officer, how are you?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so what's the mission this morning here at the Supreme Court, sir?
But well, you know, we've always said we will stand by the law, and the law has requested that we be here, and that's why we're here. So we're coming for the hearing. So you know that documents were filed before the court, the full bench. So we are coming to pay attention to what is happening.
So, Honorable Court, today you are coming for this hearing. Do you expect anything for the hearing?
I expect something.
What is it you expect?
The law must be the law. So nothing else. But the law is the law, and we must all abide by the rule of law.
So in the worst case scenario, Chief, if this didn't work in your favor, what would be the next step?
I do not have favor. The law has its own favor. Whatever the law says is what we're going to abide by. So we're not doing anything different.
So this Marvin Cole, who has been suspended by quote-unquote Speaker of the majority bloc, and the Richard Cole on the ground.
So folks, present, good morning. Welcome. This is where Yeke TV. We are live from the grounds of the Supreme Court here, where members of the Kofa bloc has come to listening to the final hearing from the Supreme Court here today.
Security has increased.
One county District 3 Representative Josiah Mariko, who is the Houses Committee Chairman, and one county District 5 Representative UG College. They are all here. Most of the county District 3 representatives.
So members of Speaker Block has arrived at the Supreme Court here to listen to the final hearing.
Good morning, Koluba.
Good morning, Koluba.
Good morning.
What's the mission here
What's
this
the mission
morning?
here at the grounds of the Supreme Court?
We came to listen to the Supreme Court. You know, we should be here today, so we came to respect the law. I think the law should be the law, so we'll wait to see what the Supreme Court will say.
What's the expectation?
So, what's your expectation?
The expectation is the law should be the law.
So why in case things doesn't go your way?
Then I mean the Supreme Court has ruled.
Okay.
Can we go the other way?
Can we see the shot? What radio on the shot?
We are going to respect the law. So if the Supreme Court rule, that's the ruling of the Supreme Court.
So good morning, Chief. Good morning.
Do you think you are going to
So you are coming on the grounds of the Supreme Court and the Temple of Justice. What the mission here exactly?
Why are you here also?
Because we are seeing a person.
Also, yes, it's part of our one of the branches of the government.
Medical who's now leading this team, plus you. Medical was suspended by the majority block speaker, Speaker Richard Coon, and today he's at the Supreme Court of Liberia. What do you foresee?
I don't want you to term Richard Coon to be a speaker. Richard Coon is not a speaker, so when you want to term me as a speaker, then I will not respond to you. So we're here to listen to the Supreme Court. So if the suspension of the illegal majority black will be respected, it will be determined by the Supreme Court.
So this question, do you have any idea, because we are getting reports that the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fala, did not attend session yesterday because members of the CDC, have called him and that he should, do what is right. Do you think that's why, like you say, Thomas Fala did not go his session yesterday?
Well, I think Thomas Fala is a law-abiding citizen. I think he should respect the law. Any people from the Supreme Court should be respected. Likewise, any people from the House of Representatives will be respected by the Supreme Court. Impeachment proceedings start from the House of Representatives. So we are separate branches of government, but we have something they call oversight. So we can check on one another for us to be able to function properly. So I think Thomas Fala is a law-abiding citizen.
So I'm asking you because you are an experienced lawmaker who in the past time carry your colleagues to court and warn them. In this particular case, what can you tell Liberians as to who will actually win this case in terms of the majority bloc and the battle speaker?
Well, I know that the law will take its course. I know justice will be served to the Liberian people. Justice is not going to be served to the speaker. Justice is not going to be served to us, but justice is going to be served to the Liberian people today. So we expect to see justice, not to please us, but to please the Liberian people. It is the Liberian people that we're working for. The Liberian people voted for us. We need to serve them. So
any news from the Senate in terms of working with the majority bloc?
Well, the Senate got a right to work with who they want to work with. If they see it fit to work with people that they want to work with, it is up to them. But I think the senators are the elders. The elders should be able to protect the states and respect the law. So we are here to watch the process and see.
Okay, thanks so kind of Honorable Koluba.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was the voice of a disputed lawmaker, Yeke Yapaulu Koluba, interacting here with the media at the Supreme Court this morning.
Sam Musa watching, Nicola Gibson watching.
He left already. The speaker, the battle speaker, Chief from the Tikufa, has not yet arrived, but we have seen few of his supporters, few of his bloc members arrive here earlier. We saw District Number 10 Monrovia County Representative Yeke Koluba. He arrived and entered the courtroom. We saw Pentu Masale, Grand Cape County Representative. She arrived and entered the courtroom. Several of them. And then we saw the arrival of Senator Augustine Che of Sound County. He's chair on judiciary at the Senate. He arrived. This is the chairman of the majority bloc, Samuel Koga. He just arrived and he's heading to the courtroom. Samuel Koga is the chairman of the majority bloc and also the head of the majority bloc and also representative of Electoral District 5, Nimba County. Various representatives from the both bloc continues to arrive here up at the Temple of Justice. Various members from the majority bloc. We see Representative Michael Thomas. He's just arrived, waving to supporters and making his way to the courtroom. He's Monrovia County District 4 Representative Michael Thomas. He has just arrived. various representatives from both the majority bloc and the speaker bloc are arriving here up Capitol, to be precise, at the grounds of the Temple of Justice, where the full bench is expected to make a decisive decision into what is it, 40 entrance leading to the courtroom at the Temple of Justice. Representative Sekou Kane, Unity Party District number 2 Representative Sekou Kane has just arrived. Representative Sekou Kane, Monrovia District 2 Representative. He's also a member of the majority bloc.
So we see on the grounds of more the Temple of Justice, you know. I mean, what's the expectation from our police?
That's Representative Sekou Kane, Electoral District number 2, Monrovia County. He too has just arrived here at Capitol.
Thank you. So we are still here, sticking still. We are live at the Temple of Justice. Just entering is Sekou Zeze from district number 2. Here is Israel Akisaye, former LTA boss. Israel Akisaye is here, former. Honorable Famula, Bon County is coming. For the family.
One country, one of the spokesmen for the majority black and representatives. Yes,
Another honorable just arrived. Okay, this is the Collar, James Collar.
Before I tell my exposition, I want to say to school, we have one of the cultural institutions misleading Liberian people. You need to call her now to order. She said that, she has said a statement, I'm driving, monitoring, saying that as the law is on the side of Fanati, who is she to determine who the law is on their side? Because we do not know who the law is on their side, that's why we are somewhere that the justices interpret the law. So
can you treat that as a personal opinion of
yeah, but it's a personal opinion, but people are consuming it to the general public. So I think that it's better that we call it correction, that the law is not on the side of anyone. It is the justices that will determine who the law is on their side.
So do you think the law...
That's why I just told one reporter here. I may not be in a position now to call management. That's why I've just said it publicly to one reporter. So he knew to due diligence, but called it back on base in studio to inform her that if she gave her analysis, she needs now to determine as to who the law is on their side.
Okay, maybe
we know the law is going out favor. There are precedent cases. There are three things that are determined in this fight. One is the doctrine of separation of power. The Constitution is clear on Article 3. No one branch shall interfere with the work of another branch. So, by the Supreme Court, the court or the judiciary telling us what to do is interfering. That's one. The next thing I want to understand, there's something called the political question doctrine. Under the political question doctrine, legally it says that matters that are solely political must be left with the political arm of government. So the issue that has to do with the removal of the speaker or suspension of a member, it is solely political. The only process in which the court normally interfere is the one for judicial review, and this comes in with the issue that have to do with the due process. And we can say to you, a president, many of you people are legislative reporters. You saw it that due process was exhibited to the fullest. Like the case involving Senator Slow, you observed that during the days of Senator Slow, there was no complete fight against Senator Slow. The majority at the time voted this morning with their resolution and went ready and removed it. It is not the case. There was no committee report. No committee was constituted. There was no minutes of the committee hearing. There was no report to the floor. Unlike our situation, we found a due process. We were able to file a complaint before the leadership before plenary. Before the leadership brought to the attention of plenary. Plenary took a decision to constitute a committee to investigate the former speaker. In the process of investigation, he was asked to recuse himself from all proceeding of his position, and everything was passed on to the next in line, which was the presiding the deputy speaker by then. Thereafter, the investigative committee wrote 3 different occasions and sent him. He refused. The dispatcher brought the returns that he has refused. Even the last invitation, the dispatcher informed us that Representative J. Marvin of Bone County received the complaint from the dispatcher. He went to the speaker's office, the then speaker. He was in the office for more than 30 minutes. It is presumed reasonably that they might have photocopied the complaint. They might have analyzed it for themselves. Then later he returned it to the dispatcher and said, we cannot take this complaint. Thereafter, the committee still went to work and conducted a hearing. After the conduct of the hearing, the committee took minutes of the hearing. Complainants appeared. They gave testimony. Questions were asked. They were able to display exhibits to prove what they are saying. Councillor Kofa has repeatedly told us that he's no longer having an interest. He relinquished his interest in the international law group. But it was disappointing to know, he said when he began Deputy Speaker in 2021, it was disappointing to know, we display a voucher that carried Fanatic Kofa's name, and LTA, Liberia Communication Authority, is making a payment of the sum of 10,000 naira to the law firm as contribution towards his mother's burial. So how can you say you no longer have interest in this place, but they are making contribution for your mother's burial through the same people that you claim you do not have interest in? So he's lying on. Let me land there, Jay. I try to give you a play-by-play description of the due process. We did not come to this process by accident or coincidence. We were able to sit and analyze everything step by step before reaching to this far. Besides that, the committee made a report to plenary. And on the basis of the committee report, plenary took a decision. Article 49 is clear. They said to turn majority of vote. Read the resolution. See the secretary to the resolution. Let me say to him, I hope that he can go without guilt forever. He can go without regret to say that he's going to send his men to us to come and sign a resolution so we can take it to the chamber. That was one of the greatest mistakes the former speaker did. And I'm sure that he will live without regret. And let me say this to the public. There is this myth from many of the reporters and the public around here and quote-unquote talk show hosts in the name that the resolution was not read on in the main chamber. Let me provide a clarity. The legislature does not currently have a main chamber. If the legislature has a main chamber, it should be the chamber that is posted in the Woodland Hour Tower building. The chamber we are using is not a chamber in the first place. Do your research. that was constructed by the Chinese as a conference room. If you check behind the place the speaker sit in the deputy speaker, you see a projector there. You can attest to that, right? No, I'm not saying. I want to protect. Hello.
You've been presenting.
Hello. Will you protect me? I'm not saying that we're not using for chimera. Not the point I'm making. My point is, this is not the mean chimera because the perception is why the resolution was not read in the mean chimera. I'm saying it is not mean chimera. It is because the mean chimera in the one-hour top building that hosted the 52nd, the 53rd is on a renovation. That's why, as member of the 54th went to the conference and made it as a what? Chimera. So it's not a mean chimera. In legislative politics or in the legislation, people are sitting, lawmakers are sitting per county. You can attest that go to the Senate, go back to the 52nd and 53rd. In the Chinese complex where we sit, in the conference, are we sitting by county? Spoon, are we sitting by county?
In the joint chamber, are we sitting by county?
So, I also want to say to you, to support my argument that place is not a main chamber. The next argument I want to prove is this. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the House of Representatives was using the joint chamber, while the Senate was using the rectangle. So if we insist per your argument that the resolution was not taken to the main chamber, quote unquote main chamber, if I were to pray to accept your analysis, it means that when the House of Representatives was sitting in the joint chamber during the COVID-19 because of 6 feet distance from one another. So it means that because they are not in the joint chamber, in the main chamber, quote unquote, per your analysis, every decision that was taken back then by the House of Representatives should be nullified because we're not taking in the main chamber. If I were to accept you, I come also to say to you, every decision taken by the Liberian Senate during the COVID-19, when they were setting the return of the national legislature, it should be nullified. It should not be considered as a decision. Is that what you are trying to say?
It was a case of emergency.
Pardon me?
It was a case of emergency.
So when Honorable Marvin Cole, Honorable Papi Flomo went and locked the current chamber we are using, which we are witness to, led to raining insults, naked insult on the mother of the deputy speaker, the key in their possession. You expected us to walk to them and in the face fight to take a key from them? Don't be a bias in this process. Don't be biased. You saw it. Then you tell me it was a case of emergency. Were you not there when you saw them throwing stones at us? When we were at the flagpole reading our vote of no confidence? No, I'm not emotional. I just want to understand. No, I'm not emotional. No, I'm not emotional. I want you to understand that I will not tolerate a biased statement in this interview. Let us go to the point.
I want to take you back regarding Kofa gave me, statement that is not realistic, that he knows what international law do, but yet instead he had received and he took money. How do you classify the attitude towards it?
It's conflict of interest, it's criminal, it's corruption, it's misuse of power. I expect this from you men to make a decision on that. Then to say it's an emergency. So the one that has negative, no, the records are clear. Spoon, you cover the special election. Who did I vote? I voted Kun. No, I'm speaking of myself. You asked me, you said you voted him.
It was a secret ballot.
I'm saying I voted Kun and I was one of the spokespersons of Kun, and my vote is available in my phone for the sake of the audience here. And you want me to display my vote, I'm going to display my vote. And
so if the police say you voted for nothing, it means that once majority will prevail, meaning that you have.
So then why Fanati cannot allow the majority will to prevail now? I can't ask the honorable. So what is the constitutional bearing have been broken? I hear you say stand by the law. Which law has been violated here? So if Fanati went to work as speaker and deputy speaker, uses influence, gave LTA, LPRC, Maritime, NPA, return an agreement to his law firm. He claimed that he recused himself from that. We still have documents in our possession that payment was done through this law firm to him. Is it not violating the law? Article 90. Is it not 90A and B? Is it not been violated? You don't care about that. They say constitution. So I come asking you, as the constitutionalist, which of the constitutional provision that you know we are violated? Please tell the listening audience, which of the constitution you know? No, I'm asking. No, I'm not a journalist. Journalists should not provide misleading information. Yes, I want to join in. So I want to say we're joining my colleagues in Chima for the argument that we have come for the law to be interpreted. And I will not accept any journalist to come into this noble profession.
Journalist.
Any journalist to come into this noble profession.
Journalist.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, journalist.
This is Representative James Collier, of course, Representative James Collier. Just joined it. We say welcome to TV. Welcome to live from Temple of Justice, where our representative county district here. There was someone here by the Chief Justice to discuss issues that is taking place in the capital building. So they are here. We are here to bring you to live happening. Keep following the TV. We are here in front of the Justice Conference Hall, where we are with a representative from different counties and districts to get their view concerning their here at the Temple of Justice. So keep following TV. Showing the live. This is TTV. We're coming to you live from the Temple of Justice, where a lawmaker was someone here to discuss issues concerning the happening at the Capitol building. So there was someone here about the Temple of Justice to discuss both majority blacks and profile blacks are all here to Temple of Justice. So keep sharing the live. We are posted in the place of the Temple of Justice. As we wait for us to hear from them what was discussed.
Put a camera in the same capture.